Hey there! You've probably heard all the hype about Ginkgo, better circulation, razor-sharp memory, laser focus. It's all over the internet, like this magical leaf that somehow gives your brain its own private Wi-Fi signal. And then, you've been popping Ginkgo Biloba for weeks, maybe even months, and you're thinking, is this thing really doing anything? Or did I just buy expensive leaf dust? Well, brace yourself, because here's the kicker. 73% of people who take Ginkgo see zero results. Nada. Zilch. Mental fog still going strong. But here's the wild part. It's not because Ginkgo doesn't work. It's because most people are missing one ridiculously simple step that makes all the difference. And when you find out what it is, you're probably gonna slap your forehead and say, "Seriously, that was it?" So stick around because I'm about to reveal the tiny tweak that turns Ginkgo from meh to whoa. And trust me, if you've been underwhelmed by this herb before, this changes everything. The big Ginkgo mystery. Everyone's talking about. Alright, let's address the big leafy elephant in the room. You walk into a health store, grab a shiny bottle of Ginkgo Biloba, pop a capsule, and expect mental fireworks by lunchtime. But for most people, absolutely nothing happens. So, is Ginkgo just overpriced plant dust? Not quite. Here's what's actually going on. It's not that your stomach acid is destroying the good stuff. It's that your body simply isn't absorbing it efficiently without the right conditions. In fact, studies show that only 15 to 20% of Ginkgo's active compounds make it into your bloodstream when taken the wrong way. That's like buying a $50 supplement and watching $40 do the slow-motion swan dive into the digestive abyss. But here's the real twist. It's not just how you take it, it's when. The 30-minute rule that changes everything. This is where it gets interesting. Bioavailable, that's the nerdy term for how much of Ginkgo your body actually absorbs. Depends a lot on when you take it. Most people just pop their Ginkgo with breakfast and hope for the best. But here's the smarter move. Take it 30 minutes before a meal while your stomach's still relatively empty. Then let your breakfast do its thing, especially if it includes some healthy fat. It's not magic. It's just giving Ginkgo the right timing to actually shine. And yes, this tiny tweak could mean the difference between wasting your money or finally getting the results you paid for. Hey, if this is helping you understand why your Ginkgo might not be working, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss these health insights. Now, let's talk about the dosage mistake almost everyone makes. Dosage Trap, and why more isn't always better. Here's where a lot of well-meaning brain hackers go totally off the rails. If 120 milligrams works, then 240 must be better, right? Not necessarily. It depends on the person. For older adults or those with more severe symptoms, 240 milligrams may be appropriate. But increasing the dose too quickly can lead to side effects like headaches, nausea, and digestive upset. Clinical studies consistently show the sweet spot for Ginkgo is 120 to 240 milligrams per day. But here's the kicker. It has to be standardized extract. Most cheap brands, they're just tossing in random leaves, stems, hopes, and dreams. What you really want is the gold standard formula. 24% flavone glycosides plus 6% terpene lactones. That's what's used in studies. That's what actually works. Without those exact numbers, you're basically taking very expensive salad. The 8-week reality check. Alright, time for some real talk. Ginkgo Biloba is not a quick fix. This isn't caffeine. You won't feel your brain light up in 30 minutes and start speaking 5 languages. Nope. The true benefits, better circulation, sharper memory, improved focus, take time. Think of it more like building a garden than flipping a light switch. Clinical studies show that results start kicking in after 4 to 6 weeks of consistent use, with peak benefits hitting around week 8 to 12. But you know what most people do? They take Ginkgo for 10 days, feel nothing, then declare it herbal nonsense, and go back to energy drinks. That's like going to the gym once and wondering why you don't look like The Rock. Your brain needs time to stretch, rebuild, and rewire, just like your biceps. Here's what to realistically expect. Week 1 to 2, not much. Maybe a placebo flicker. Don't panic. Week 3 to 4, focus starts to stabilize. You finish tasks without opening 12 tabs. Week 5 to 6, mental clarity gets smoother. Words come faster. Week 7 to 8, memory improvements start showing up. Where did I put my keys becomes less of a daily drama. After week 8, you're cruising. Peak circulation, sharper thinking, and maybe even remembering names at parties. Stick with it. Ginkgo isn't here to wow you instantly. It's here to build you a better brain, long term. The hidden interaction nobody warns you about. Okay, brain boosters, time to get serious for a second, because this part matters, especially if you're taking other supplements or medications. Ginkgo Biloba can interact with blood thinners, certain antidepressants, and even some harmless-sounding things like fish oil or vitamin E. Don't freak out, but do pay attention. Here's the deal. Ginkgo has natural blood-thinning effects. So when you combine it with other things that also thin your blood, like high-dose fish oil or vitamin E, you might accidentally turn your bloodstream into a bit of a slip-slad. Not ideal. So if you're on any medication, especially blood thinners or mood meds, talk to your doctor first. Alright, not everyone reacts to Ginkgo the same way. If you're younger, you might notice better focus and mental clarity. If you're older, it could help with memory and circulation. But remember, Ginkgo isn't magic. It won't replace good sleep, movement, or a halfway decent diet. Have you ever tried Ginkgo before? Did it actually do something for you? Or was it just expensive leaf juice? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your experience. And hey, if you found this helpful, give the video a like, subscribe for more nerdy wellness tips, and I'll see you in the next one.